महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महादेवमुदं शिरसा नमामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि. Naturally, when you have ambitions, desires, they need to be fulfilled. And if they don't get fulfilled, what happens? What happens? You happen, okay? What happens? We happen. This is we. These are the human beings. If they don't happen, so that's naturally a judgment. There is going to be a sense of failure. And others also point out, and I also feel, and therefore any desire, ambition is many goals are involved in an ambition fulfillment. It's another word for desire. It's a long-term goal. I have an ambition. You can't say, I have an ambition to have my lunch. I have an ambition to be a doctor. Doctor means 50% of your life is finished. In learning, in going to medical school and then getting all this practice, etc., 50% of whole life of the person is just consumed by schooling. Then by the time it is over, you get tired. It's an ambition. It's an ambition. There are many goals involved. So many years of work involved. I want to be a lawyer. That's an ambition. Therefore, ambition is also a desire. And there are difficulties. There are many impediments to fulfill an ambition. And therefore, I can pick up in the process a lot of hurt, lot of regrets, and thereby my desires seem to decide when I should be happy, when I should be unhappy, correct? And therefore I am in the hands of my desires. I am means my happiness. My happiness is me. That is the real fulfillment. My satisfaction is me. And I am looking for that satisfied guy. I want to be that satisfied person, that happy person, self-satisfied person. And that self-satisfied person is always in the offing. He doesn't seem to be around. Only the dissatisfied fellow is always there because there is this always some obstacles, always issues. And then it's not one ambition in life. There are different fronts. You live in different spheres. That is why we have a great this concept of wealth presented as Lakshmi. It's amazing it is. Lakshmi. This Lakshmi is the very blessing Shakti of Ishvara. Lakshmi. Wedded to Vishnu. Vishnu is all-pervasive Ishvara and who keeps everything going. That Ishvara's blessing Shakti is called Lakshmi. And generally, Lakshmi is viewed as wealth, as money. Like yoga is viewed as asana. Okay? Yoga is asana. So yoga is not just asana alone. So now if yoga is asana, all of you are doing asana. Because asana means sitting posture. And then every sitting posture is yoga. In whichever you are sitting, that is a sitting posture. That is a sitting posture, that is yoga. It is a sitting posture. Any one sitting posture you have, it is yoga. It is yoga. Ah. And that is sitting posture. Another person cannot sit like you sit. Yeah, you sit. You can sit like this. Other cannot sit. And for him, this is yoga. He has to practice this one. So how you are able to sit like this? That's yoga. And that is yoga. How do you sit like this? That is yoga. Everything is yoga. Somebody cannot sit like that. Asanas. So all asanas, generally, they are learned from observing animals. What they do. They are animals. The names also are like that. Very interesting. But that alone is not yoga. It is one aspect of yoga. Yoga covers everything. Whole life is yoga. We call it karma yoga. Whole life, asanas are included in that. Even if you take this Ashtanga yoga, so yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, they've got so many steps. Lakshmi, who is Lakshmi? Paisa is Lakshmi. No. Real estate is Lakshmi. Okay. That is called Dhana. Real estate is Lakshmi. Hard currency is Lakshmi. Gold is Lakshmi. So, wealth is Lakshmi. Dhana Lakshmi. People are committed to this pursuit of Dhana. Sometimes at the cost of home. Home is neglected. There is no home. What is home? Home means there should be communication. Otherwise it becomes dysfunctional. You understand the modern word? I come from a dysfunctional home, Swamiji. So dysfunctional. And therefore, so functional home means there should be open communication, honest communication between father and mother. There should be communication, there should be understanding, and then the children also have, in fact, I would say, a home must have daily prayer meeting. All the children and parents together, they should have a prayer meeting. Have something common in prayer. That's home. Your home without a puja room is not a home. Griham. Griham means there should be a puja room. Griham means there should be cooking. Fridge does not produce home. Deep freezer, and then just to produce, and you just eat. You pull it out and then eat, and then heat it up in micro oven and fridge. That's enough. That's home. Only couple used to come to say to our Gurukulam in St. Elizabeth. Regularly they used to come. I didn't find the woman, and he was coming for 2 weeks. I didn't see. Then I asked him, so what happened to your wife? He said, she has gone to India. And I just asked him, so I don't know why I asked him, so how do you manage for your food and all that? And then he said, did you eat in a restaurant or something? No, Swamiji, I eat at home. Oh, that is wonderful. You cook? And I said, no, I don't cook, Swami. So if you don't cook, you eat at home. This is my Vedanta thinking, No, you eat at home and you don't cook. And then how that is done? How that is done? So are you some vegetable eater? What, health food freak or what? So this is a health food freak or kakrika out in there. So how do you manage it? He said, Swamiji, so I eat normal food and all that. I eat roti and then I have vegetables and all that. How? He says, so he had cooked for 1 month and then he got to India. I asked him, don't you get bored? So I heat it up and then take every day a little bit and then he don't you get bored with this? Hey, no, Swamiji, I am used to it. How? Even when she was here, she used to do it. That's not home. That home means you must have cooking. Understand this, but you can cook, of course. It's not that woman alone should cook. Man also should cook. Yeah, you cook for 1 week and she does dishes. And then she cooks for 1 week, you do dishes. Yeah, share 50-50. Except children, so 50-50. Maternity alone, you alone, one person has to do. But everything else is 50-50. Amma, you can't argue. So I brought the first child into this world. You please better do that. We are not designed that way. Bhagavan has not designed that way. That idiotic thinking has to go. The design is different. But sharing work is correct. And there are different ways of sharing. Home, there should be cooking, there should be puja, and there should be music, and there should be understanding that there should be guests, should come and go, and this is home, atithi, atithya. That's called home. Okay? Swamiji, rumba perisha irukena. So this is home. That's called Griha Lakshmi. So Lakshmi is not only this Dhana Lakshmi, there is Griha Lakshmi. Even food, Dhanyam is Lakshmi. Don't take it for granted. Dhanyam, all food, vegetables, etc., all of them are Lakshmi. Dhanya Lakshmi. Dhana Lakshmi, Griha Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Vara Lakshmi. Marriage is Lakshmi. Therefore, what is the use of going after only Dhana Lakshmi at the cost of the other Lakshmi? You get only me, Lakshmi you won't get. Just me. So there is Varalakshmi. Then children form a Lakshmi, Santana Lakshmi. If all Lakshmi is there, then there is Jaya Lakshmi. You understand now? Then if all these are there, then there is Jaya Lakshmi, Success Lakshmi. So, the Vedic vision of well-being is all around. It's all-round well-being. Very well-rounded well-being. Practical. Most of these religions, really, if you analyze, they are monastic. They are monastic religions. You can't practice the religion without being monk. In Buddhism, you have to become a monk. Everyone becomes a temporary monk. In Thailand, in Burma and all these places, they become monks, temporary monks. Because they can't practice without being a monk. Monastic religions. Even Christianity, etc., is monastic religion. Because the whole concept of sin makes it monastic. There is no reality of living. So you look at the whole thing intelligently. The Veda gives us a life of riches. And you can have any number of ambitions, desires, all right. But you can confront different difficulties in all these spheres. Therefore, one can become a frustrated person, these ragas, the desires to accomplish, to retain, they are called ragas. The desires to avoid and to get rid of, they are called dveshas. Both are desires. What you don't want happens. What you want doesn't happen. What you want to retain goes away. What you want to get rid of, you cannot get rid of. Therefore, my happiness, I am basically a bhokta, not a karta. I am basically a bhokta, an experiencer, and wants to see myself satisfied. I want to see myself a happy person with a sense of fulfillment. A sense of fulfillment in all these spheres I must have. Understand? So in terms of dhanam, in terms of dhanyam, in terms of home, in terms of marriage, in terms of children, in terms of success, I must have fulfillment. So, being dissatisfied, disgruntled, there is no spirituality. And so, spiritually, I am evolved, means I am quite at home. Being just myself. In all these spheres, I should feel at home. Impossible fulfilling all the desires. So avoiding all desires to avoid means I could avoid what all I want to avoid. I could get rid of what all I want to get rid of. And I could get what all I want to get. And retain what all I want to retain. Poya. This never happens in anybody's life. Therefore you are booked to be dissatisfied. Or there is a way of management. You have to learn to manage your desires. Redefine your word of success. You have to redefine the word of success. Otherwise this success word, success has no meaning. Really it has no meaning. If all these desires are to be fulfilled in order to be successful, who is successful? Nobody is successful. And who doesn't want to be successful? No exception. Everybody wants to be successful. And that means siddhi. That siddhi. Siddhi means success. So siddhi is possible only when we learn how to manage these desires. Day-to-day life. We will come back and look at it again. Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami
Mahadevamudam Shirasa Namami Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami.